Good evening, Iowa City, and everybody out there watching us on the internet tonight. This is the second of our very special shows featuring some of Iowa City's best stand-up comics. I refer to it as the Tournament of Champions. Last week we had Jake Bever and Bobby Ray Bunch. Today we have on the show two of my favorite comics here in town, Daniel Frana and Bruce J. Daniel, player one, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Daniel Frana. I'm from northeastern Iowa, and last week I mugged Yale while wearing a chicken costume.
This is true. This is true. Look for our exclusive expose on urban chickens coming to a newsreel soon near you. Bruce J., welcome to the show, my friend. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Bruce J. I smoke meth. I'm from Iowa. Talk slow, talk long. I'm a farmer. No, I'm not a farmer, but I play a farmer when I'm at home in my closet.
Fantastic. See, ladies and gentlemen, it's very great that we have these two people here today because this is a cautionary tale to you about comedy. Here we have a young man full of vim and vigor and the hope and promise of life, and here we have an old, bloated, gimpy goof. This, everybody watching at home, this is your life on comedy. So really, stay in
I'm out of the world!
The jokes to the funny people. Let us begin. Round one, question one of the Smartest Iowan is for you, Daniel. Question one. A good stand-up comedian should receive confirmation of his or her sense of humor through what? Vocal reaction.
That would be laughter.
Laughter is what your answer is. Laughter is the answer. Well done, well done. Question number two. Question number one, pardon me, for you, Bruce. Other times, good comedians can expect to hear what sound derived from manual collision?
Screams!
No, not quite. We were looking for clapping. We also accepted a lap dance, but different kind of a thing entirely. Next question's for you, Daniel. What late comedian created what was arguably his most popular bit? The 7 words you can't say on television.
George Carlin.
George Carlin is your answer? George Carlin is correct. What were those words? No, really, don't answer because we are on television. Bruce, next question is for you.
All right.
What still living comedian's most famous recurring bit is arguably you might be a redneck if?
Oh my gosh. He might be a redneck. I can't think of his name.
Jeff Foxworthy. There's a comedian I've seen at the Yacht Club a couple times. Goes by the moniker redneck. I would rather watch Jeff Foxworthy.
Lovely man.
All right, next question is for you, Daniel. Blazing Saddles, Airplane, and Scary Movie have all been classified as what subgenre of comedy films? Put your big University of Iowa brain to use here. Subgenre of what kind of films?
Lampoon.
What did the judges say? Yeah, we were looking for parody or spoof, but lampoon is a synonym thereof. Well done. Next question's for you, Bruce. It Happened One Night, My Man Godfrey, and Some Like It Hot have been classified as what other subgenre of comedy films?
Light comedy?
No, we're looking for screwball. Screwball comedy. All right, Daniel, this question's for you. They're getting a little harder now. Even though he tried to get away with the pseudonym of Sam Eddick, what guest star on The Simpsons was given away by his use of the line, Ms. Krabappel, are you trying to seduce me?
Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman is correct. Well done, Daniel. Next question for you, Mr. J. Similarly uncredited, everyone in the world except for Homer could tell that it was what Simpsons guest star singing a quick line from Billie Jean. Billie Jean's the song. Who was the uncredited guest star?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is correct. Well done, Bruce. All right, Bobby, another cartoon question for you. Excuse me, not Bobby, Daniel.
I take umbrage with that.
Well, you know, all white people look the same
I was
to
starting
me.
to make an effect of it.
Yes, it is. It is. I shouldn't get that second-rate gas station meth. I should stick with the pure artisanal meth. Anyway, next question for you, Daniel. What Family Guy creator and voice actor will be hosting the Academy Awards?
Seth MacFarlane.
Wow, somebody really has a man crush on Seth MacFarlane because he knew that Right away, it is
I like
correct.
teddy bears.
Bruce, next question is for you.
I'm just ahead.
When Harry Met Sally actor hosted the Academy Awards for the 9th time in 2012? 9 times.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal is correct. All right, moving right along, Daniel. Once a competitor / copycat of Mad Magazine, what magazine went online only in 2007 and became the most visited humor website in the world?
Cracked.
Cracked is correct. All right, Bruce, this one's for you. Also created in 2007, iCanHasCheeseburger.com is an image blog primarily focused on captioning funny photos of what animal? Judges? Cat? We got it. All right, Bruce. Good job. All right, Daniel. What current cast member of Saturday Night Live first made it big as a cast member of Nickelodeon's All That? I know you watch a lot of Nickelodeon.
All That, oh yeah. All That and Rugrats and all that and whatever.
And what's the guy's name?
Kenan Thompson.
Kenan Thompson is correct. All right. Bruce, another question for you. What actress played the title in both ABC's Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Nickelodeon show Clarissa Explains It All?
Joanna Hart. What's her Joanna Clarissa Hart? Joanna Melissa Hart.
I'm gonna say yes to that. It was Melissa Joan Hart. You had all those things in there. Close enough. For a man your age to admit knowing who that is raises all kinds of questions, but that's a subject for another show entirely. Next question for you, Daniel. Jerome Lester Horowitz was much better known as whom, which was ironic because his head was actually shaved bald. Jerome Lester Horowitz.
Curly.
Curly Howard, yes, or just Curly from the Three Stooges. Well done, well done. All right, Bruce. Scott Thompson is much better known as whom? Rather fitting, considering his bright shock of hair. Comedian well known for his bright shock of hair.
Oh, Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. Have you seen him? He's had all kinds of horrible plastic surgery.
I love him.
Jacked, man.
He's like a
I'd like to get intimate with Carrot
creepy
Top.
third-rate Batman villain. All right, Daniel.
Close conversation.
He shot up that movie theater.
Question 9. Yeah, in Colorado recently. That's his big career move. Today is the 37th birthday of the title character on Blossom and Sheldon's girlfriend on Big Bang Theory. What is that actress's name? Title character on Blossom and Sheldon's girlfriend on the Big...
Joey Lawrence.
No, close. We were looking actually for Mayim Bialik. Did I pronounce that right?
I just wanted to do my
I know, there's
Joey
all these Jews in show business now. It didn't used to be like that. All right, next question for you, Bruce. Sadly,
We're all Jews.
if you're funny, yeah. Well, sadly, we lost the monster from Young Frankenstein and Ray's father on Everyone Loves Raymond 6 years ago today. What was that actor's name?
Oh, man, it's... I can't think of his name. Sheldon Verbosa.
Peter Boyle.
Yeah,
Peter Boyle. Also,
He was
great,
best man in John Lennon's wedding, too.
Really?
No, John Lennon was best man in his wedding.
Really? A
Yeah.
great small bit in Tax Drive. All right, last question of this round is going to you. It's coming your way, Daniel. Patricia Routledge played the insufferable social climber, Hyacinth Bucket, which he insisted is pronounced bouquet, on what British sitcom?
The Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
No, this was actually Keeping Up Appearances.
Right? Wrong.
All right, another question about British comedy for you there, Bruce. I know you Finns are big fans of British comedy. Dawn French played the chocolate-loving Reverend Geraldine Granger, whose real name is Bodacia, followed by numerous Mary Poppins references on what other British sitcom?
Oh, the house thing. Where with
The place where the people are inside and they do things?
the hotel.
We're looking for the Vicar of Dibley.
Vicrib Dibley. Oh, my God.
I know.
Of course, Vicrib Dibley.
How could you?
I
This is
knew it was
astonishing.
something Vicrib Dibley.
You do Vicrib
Yeah.
Dibley cosplay, don't you?
Yeah, Vikram Dibley.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round one. We will be right back after a short break with round two of the Tournament of Comedians here on the Smartest Iowan on PATV. But you know, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Home, I got so excited making jokes at Brute's ethnicity's expense that I forgot to say that it is the viewer's question. You should call in if you know the answer to what state is the animated sitcom South Park set. Do we have a caller on the line? All right, let's see how do you operate this telephone machine? Good evening. Welcome to the Smartest Iowans. Do you know the answer to this week's question?
Yes, sir, I do.
Fantastic. What is the answer to this week's question?
South Park is set in South Park, Colorado.
Well done, sir. Well done. Listen, stay on the line, and we will have one of our very helpful and attractive staff members get some information from you. You can come on down and be a guest sometime. Thank you so very much for calling in.
Divine.
Thank you, Yale.
Hold, and I'm M1 again. Hold and... Okay, all right, we'll put them on.
Right here.
All right, well, I know, this studio is tens of dollars it cost us. We're back now, right back where we needed to be, round two. So get your dry erase boards ready, because this round you're going to be drawing and writing your questions. Round two. Yeah, there may be some art involved here. Begins now. First question. This goes again to both of you. Ever since Tyler Sandelsfeld and Calvin Goodlaxon took over writing for the Smartest Iowan, those are very talented and smart and handsome and good-looking and single ladies. They're both single, so call them up. Since they took over writing questions for the Smartest Iowan, the first question in round two is always contain what? Is it A, a thinly veiled reference to our favorite shows, B, a silly answer for C, or C, a dead parrot?
We're supposed to write it down?
Yeah, just write down A or B or C. All right, let's take a look. Bruce has got an answer. What is, all right, Daniel's got A. Bruce has got C. The answer we're looking for is actually B. B. Sadly, they cannot always crack jokes about Monty Python or Doctor Who in that question. So they tried. Next question, gentlemen. Which of these funny men is actually Canadian? Is it A, Seth Green, B, Seth Meyers, or C, Seth Rogen?
Hot. Hot.
Take a look what you got. Okay. Daniel's got
C.
Seth. And and he's got Bruce has got B. We were actually looking for C, so neither of you get that. But that was a good guess, though. It was a good guess. All right.
Laugh.
A traditional Japanese comedy duo consisting of one straight man and one funny man belongs to what style of comedy? Is it A, bokeh, B, manzai, or C, Tsukomi?
I thought it was bukkake.
That's a whole nother kind of a thing. We can do a whole show on that. We'll have you back. I know you're a big fan. All right. Frana has got B. Bruce has got B. The answer we are looking for is actually B. You both get that one. Well done, gentlemen. Well done, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oi, oi.
all right. Question the fourth.
I eat Japanese, man.
What is the name of the insult comic dog seen here? Is it A, Triumph, B, Victory, or C, Winner? Let's take a look at what you got. Daniel's got A, and some kind of a writing impediment from the looks of it. Bruce has also got A. The answer we are looking for is, in fact, A. That was a good question for me to poop on. All right. Next question. Question number 5. Which rapper is Weird Al Yankovic parodying in the song Heard Here? Let's take a listen.
But if I finish all of my chores and you finish thine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. I churned butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
All right, was that is he parodying Camel Millionaire, Coolio, or Dr. Dre? Both of you have B, Coolio, and that is in fact correct.
Coolio was also an Eagle Boy Scout.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a parody of Amish Paradise, which is a parody of Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise.
Coolio.
All right.
Coolio.
Question number 6. List 4 of the 9 comedians who comprised the very first cast of Saturday Night Live. The very first
Banjos,
cast.
balalaikas, bazookies, bajos, sextos. Banjos, balalaikas, bazookies, bajos, sextos.
Take your time. Take your time. I know, Bruce, you remember it, but there was a lot you don't remember from that period of your life. And Daniel, you were still just a glint in your daddy's eye.
I was a monk during that period.
Really? All right, let's take a look. We needed 4 of 9. Franna's got, let me turn that towards me. Aykroyd, Belushi, Chevy Chase, and George Carlin.
No Carlin.
No Carlin. And Bruce has got Belushi, Chevy Chase, Radner, and Dan Aykroyd. Yes, you are correct there, Mr. Bruce.
Eat it, dude! I get one question. Oh, sorry, man. Let's wrestle!
That was the
This is Iowa. Iowa's wrestles, dude. They fight.
Hey,
How did monks resolve
Hey.
stuff? If nobody talked to each other, just a lot of passive aggression in this? Just
What's
kinda-
that?
a lot
monks,
of note
if they had a
passing.
beef with each other.
Is that what
they
that
can
whole
have
thing-
sex with each other.
Was that what it was you were doing earlier?
What?
That whole you were just monking it out?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Nobody knows.
You said save
Bruce J doesn't know what Bruce
Is
J
this the
is doing.
stage? Can we finally do the
This is
stage?
the stage.
Are you actually going to be doing your comedy routine now?
Are
We're doing
you?
the comedy
This is the
routine.
comedy
I don't know
routine.
why I
wrestle?
got me in.
Question the 7th.
Let's make a pyramid.
Spell the following. I'm not going to be on the bottom of that. Spell the following words: Schlemiel and Schlemazel. Schlemiel. What do you give me this story to look for? I don't write these questions. Just answer the questions which you've been asked. Okay, let's take a look. Bruce has got Schmel and Schmatz, not quite. We're looking for Schlemiel and Schlemazel. And Daniel has got I Hate Yale. So we don't do half points, but that was a close catch. We would have given
can't
something
laugh.
else. Oh, touche, Bruce. All right. Question 8. I want you to draw a latex replica of a Gallus domesticus. Latex
I thought this was a
replica
family program.
of a Gallus. Hey, I don't write the questions, man. I'm just eye candy. Gallus domesticus. Draw it up. Take your turn. Okay. And let's take a look at what they were supposed to be drawing. A rubber chicken.
Hey,
Rubber chicken.
hey now.
Wait a
Hey
minute.
now.
All right. The next question is
This
actually
is how Dolly would have done that chicken.
classic winner's question. Let's take. Do we have video on this, or am I going to do a dramatic recreation of this winner's question? All right. What was the original name of the fictional show on 30 Rock? The fictional show on 30 Rock. What is the name of that show? The original name. All right, Franna has got The Girly Show. Bruce has got Hitler's Birthday. No, Hitler's Birthday was actually the original title
Oh.
of, what was it?
Of your first album.
Emmanuel, with Emmanuel Lewis.
Oh, Emmanuel Goes to Paris?
Yeah, that was it. So we're looking for the girly show. So we're going to
Okay.
give that one to Mr. Frana. All right. Last question of this round. We're going to watch a little clip and want you to name the movie that we are going to see in this clip. Let's take a look.
Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
German? Forget it, he's rolling.
It ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough, the toughs get going. Who's with me? Let's go! Come on! Ah!
All right. Let's take a look what you got. Bruce has got National Lampoon's Animal House. And Daniel's just got Animal House. What do you say, judges?
I'm a zit.
Will you give it to them both?
I'm a zit.
All right.
I'm a zit. I'm a zit. I'm a zit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the second round of the Smartest Iowan here today. We will be right back after a short break with these two very funny men for round 3. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3 of the Smartest Iowan Tournament of Comedians with two very funny men, Daniel Frana and Bruce J. This is the third round, the last round, when the stakes are higher because all the questions are 20 points each. And this is also the Iowa round, when all the questions revolve around our beloved home state of Iowa. All right, first question is for you, Daniel. Des Moines-born actress Cloris Leachman played a self-centered landlady, Phyllis Lindstrom, on what 1970s CBS sitcom? CBS sitcom, 1970s, Cloris Leachman playing Phyllis Lindstrom. What was the name of that show?
Big Bang Theory.
I'm gonna make it after all.
Bruce has got it. It was, in fact, the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Excellent.
I bought it. They have hats for $1 at Walmart. Excuse me, at Menards today. So
I
we
used
can
to
just
do that
go
all the
throw
time when I
hats.
was a kid, throw my
I
hat in
believe
the
it.
air.
All right. This question is for you, Bruce. Leachman also played Lois's mother, who lost her leg, saving her grandson Dewey, on what 2000 Fox sitcom? Sitcom on Fox in the year 2000. See, Bruce also has lost.
Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle is correct. Well done, Bruce. I don't
Production
even know.
quality stuff, no
I don't
leg.
even know if they knew that you didn't have a leg when they wrote that. How simpatico is that? It's all right. Our next
Well, he cut
question
his leg off.
for you is about incontinence, so it's right up your alley. All right, next question for you, Daniel. What host of The Late Late Show shares his name with two Iowa towns?
Craig Ferguson. Yeah, the Scottish guy.
Craig Ferguson is correct, because Craig and Ferguson are both towns in Iowa. There also is a town in Iowa named...
That's a stretch.
Named Yale. There is a
And
town.
Cone.
Really? I didn't know Cone. I think it's Cone, North
Yeah,
Dakota.
he was.
All right, Bruce, this question's for you. What main character of the longest running spin-off of All in the Family also shares his name with two Iowa towns? Spin-off of All in the Family. Main
Archie
character
Bunker, Meatloaf.
shares his name with two Iowa towns.
Archie Bunker.
Not quite. It was the less white guy. It was George Jefferson.
Whoa.
George Jefferson also shares his name with two Iowa towns. All right.
This is a
George
stretch.
Jefferson. All right, Daniel, this question's for you. We're getting really tense here. It's the end of the game, getting close to the end of the game. After the original location flooded out in 2008, what Cedar Rapids Comedy Club returned to the downtown area inside of what is now the Vault?
Penguins Comedy Club. Open mic every Wednesday night.
Penguins Comedy Club. Penguins is correct.
Smart Alex.
Yes!
All right, Bruce, here's another question for you.
Yes!
What comedy club and restaurant in Des Moines shares its name with a common nickname for the Ulnar Nerve? The Ulnar Nerve, also the name of a comedy club, well-known comedy club in Des Moines, Iowa.
The Improv.
No, there's no improv. The Funny Bone. Funny. This is not the Sad Bone. This is the Funny Bone. We could talk about the Sad Bone after the show with my therapist. Next question is for you, Daniel. What star of Mary Poppins starred in a short-lived, somewhat eponymous ABC sitcom as a television personality who moved to Iowa City?
Good morning, Western Iowa. Is that the TV show name?
No, it was. The name of the show was Julie, and the actress was
Julie
Andrews. Julie Andrews, also well known for Mary Poppins. All right, Bruce. Drexel's Class. Drexel's Class, a short-lived Fox sitcom set in the fictional Cedar Bluffs, featured what future star of American Pie as one of the students? A very well-known young man from his role in American Pie. Hasn't done Bupkis pretty much since.
Jenna Jameson.
He was? No, I'm more familiar with her work than this gentleman.
Okay.
We're looking for Jason Biggs. Jason Biggs.
Oh.
Daniel, this is the last question of the round. It's your big chance to come back. Creston-born actress Marsha Wallace plays what exasperated teacher on the long-running animated sitcom The Simpsons?
Edna Crabapple.
Edna Crabapple is correct. Okay, Bruce. This is it. This is your one shot, man. This is like the Eminem song of your life. Come to bear in this moment. Last question. Davenport-born actress Hynden Walsh plays the literally sweet Princess Bubblegum on what Cartoon Network series currently in its 5th season?
Cartoon Network series.
If you get this correct, you would just call the game right there. I mean, this is, yeah.
Well, it's the last question too, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Drunky Crow.
No, that's Tom Tomorrow, I think. But we're actually looking for Adventure Time.
Adventure Time?
Yeah. Nobody who's over the age of 12 should be watching that anyway. That concludes round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Our judges in the booth are going to tabulate the scores, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Exactly.
Yay! Awesome job.
We got a transparent shirt for him. All of our ginger friends, it's okay. We're with you. We understand your pain.
If you ain't first, last.
Kneel before me.
Very good for you. You've got a lot of tough questions tonight.
And we are back. Daniel has vanished from the scene. He saw there was a knock at the door. His parole officer is here.
There's no meaning to life! There's no meaning! There is no meaning! Life is meaningless! Your life is meaningless! Just go to bed at 4 p.m. and never live anymore.
And Daniel's back. Daniel, how you feel? How do you think you did this evening?
Great. That last rant by Bruce, that really inspired me, you know.
To drop out of comedy, stay in school, and do something with your life, as well it should. See, we provide a public service here. Cautionary tale on every show. Bruce, how do you feel? How do you think you did?
This show is to subdue the masses. Subdue you! Subdue you so you won't think, so you won't have revolution, so you'll never be able to do anything with your life. Empower yourself. Question nothing. Just go along with the system. The system's right.
And it seems like the judges have tabulated a score. Let's take a look at what they have. Daniel's got 190. Bruce has got 120. Daniel, congratulations. You are this week's Smartest Iowan.
I'll put it next to my other one.
They're going around like
Best
currency.
show I ever saw. Best show.
So you'll be joining us next week, the final round.
With the back.
It's going to be you and Bobby Ray Bunch to have the last thing ever. Thank you very much for coming out. As always, we want to thank our very generous sponsors, the Texas Roadhouse, Graphic Printing and Design. If you watching at home would like to be a contestant on a future episode of the show, please send us an email at smartestiowan@gmail.com or give us a call here at the station at the station's number. I am, of course, Yale Cohn. It's been a great pleasure to host this episode of Smartest Iowan. Stay tuned, however. My show is coming on right after this with an interview with some of the folks from the new Pioneer Co-op talking about their desires to move to a new location soon. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week. Now is the time if you want to do like something like